Hey guys, welcome to the range. We are going to be reviewing today the 5.7 Boomer, the 7.62 by 25 Tokarev. Okay, 7.62 by 25 is now getting to be more expensive than 5.7. All right, so I have not made any kind of a switch over to 5.7, and I know that I've been told by a couple of people that I really should give it a try. So today we are going to give it a try. I also going to check the accuracy of the CZ52 because the barrel that I had previously was really not shooting very well. So I have a fresh barrel into it. These are going to be some of the first shots that I take. It's a new old stock barrel. So we got our target set up at 15 yards. Let's break it in, give it a shot. All right. Now this gun, Ian McCollum hates it. I'm not exactly sure why, but it does have the old and quite inconvenient heel release, the European magazine release, which is just that little latch down at the bottom. Is it a little bit slower to change magazines? Yes, but it's something that I've learned to become semi-proficient with. But above all, it's a good classic 1953 make. I really like this gun, and it works. As a former infantry soldier, I like guns that work. I don't need them to be flashy. I need them to be light enough to carry and easy enough to hit with. All right, so let me put my money where my mouth is and pop off a couple. So that's 5 shots. I see 3 impacts. Yeah, well, I guess it might be time for me to grow up and get something a little bit different. Let's see if I can do a Kentucky windage correction for that and make something happen. I'm also going to get down on a knee to get a little bit more stability. Take a look. This was my first shot from the second string of 4, and then these were my other 3. So it's all right. Not stellar, but it's all right. Now, let me go grab a 5.7 and see if we can compare it to that. Grouping centered, but definitely a little bit of spread. So here's the 7.62 25, 25, 25. And we got 5.7, 5.7, 5.7, 5.7. This specifically is the Ruger 5.7, 25 round magazine. This thing looks pretty sweet. It's the first time that I've shot this. Feels pretty good in the hand so far. And again, former infantry, not really picky about guns. So, but feels nice. Sweet. So now we are going to run a quick build drill on the 2 targets. On the left, I'm going to shoot the 5.7, and on the right, I'm going to do the 7.62 25. Okay. So I'm going to start from a low ready because I don't have a holster for this, and I'm not really using a quick draw holster for the CZ52 either. All right. You want to say go when you're ready?
Shoot ready?
Shoot it ready. Go. All right. So now we'll do 7.62 by 25. Up. Okay, Rob, on your top. You ready? Ready?
Go.
5.7 versus the 7.62-25, and maybe that's just, you know, the 50 years of innovation between the CZ52 and the Ruger 5.7, or potentially even the, what is it, 1990 that the 5.7 came out? Right about that point. So you still got about 60 years of innovation between the 7.62-25 and the 5.7. Okay, so I still think this one's shootable, and I did get 3 in the A zone, and then 2 deltas and something else in somewhere else. All right, but the 5.7, and this is the first outing that I'm shooting it as well. I got 5 alphas and 1 barely Charlie. So definitely something where the 5.7's a lot easier to shoot with. Okay, cool. Get a second shooter's opinion on this as well, so that I'm not biased, even though I think I was more going for Rob's gun anyways. Shoot the 5.7, target on the right, and then you shoot the 7.62-25, target on the left. Okay. So first up, 5.7 for below ready. Shooter ready? Ready? Go. Perfect. All right. Okay. Shooter ready? Ready? Go.
Fucking A.
That's yeah, that's a lot more difficult to shoot. You still got
4
alphas, 1
One
Charlie, 1 delta on the 5.7, and with the 7.62-25, you got an alpha and a Charlie, 2 deltas.
I got him in the balls.
And
he's down.
Yeah, Butters, you can't shoot guys in the balls. All right, so I think the 5.7 for both of us was still very much more controllable, and I'll put timestamps on it afterwards. But cool. All right, awesome. Downrange at 15 yards, I have 2 6x6s set up. All right, so I'm going to shoot the left one with the 5.7, and I'm going to shoot the right one with the 7.62-25. Assuming I can hit both of them, and we're going to see what the penetration looks like afterwards. All right. Well, it moved. I hit it.
It was dead center.
All right, 7.62-25. That hit it a little better.
There it is.
Okay. Thank you. We can do something, right? That went in and stayed. All right. So 5.7 went in, stayed. 7.62-25 went in, stayed. All right. So now we're gonna see what they do to water bottles. Okay, finally. All right, good. All right, so 7.62-25. Okay. So there's your entry. There's your exit. With the 5.7 and with the 7.62-25. Well, there's your entry, and somewhere is the exit. All right. So it does look like the explosion was a little bit more violent from the 7.62-25. As far as accuracy and shootability, I had a little bit of an easier time placing everything on target with the 5.7, so I do think that maybe this is a subject that needs to be revisited in the future. But I am willing to say that I think that the 5.7 may actually have a place in replacing the 7.62-25. So I'll leave it on that one. I hope you've enjoyed this, and stay tuned for more content. See you in the next one.